Hello guys, welcome back. This is the second video. As you guys can see, I'm a little bit more comfortable than yesterday's video. Today is the second one, so we'll see how they evolve. Okay, so today I decided to be a little bit more specific on the videos because yesterday's video was a little bit chaotic. The thing with me is that since I have a lot of information and a lot of knowledge, it's really hard to just put it in a video. Um, for me, for myself, I mean, it shouldn't be hard because you have a topic and you talk about the topic, which is what I'm going to talk about today. Again, this video is for the higher self community. I'm posting this in the comments. Hopefully, Don, I need to talk to you. Hopefully I'll find a way. Hopefully you watch some of the videos. I hope you like them. But yeah, this is for the higher self community. So today we're gonna talk about consciousness. What is consciousness? So basically, your soul is conscious of what's going on in the now. Basically, my soul, my consciousness it's aware of what I'm doing right now in this present moment. I can think of a million things from the future, or even in this present moment. I can think of a million possibilities happening right now, but they're just thoughts. It's not the present moment. It's not what you're conscious about. Okay, so consciousness, right? Consciousness is basically the soul. So the soul, it's infinite. It has had many lives, many forms. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm gonna show you an example of what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm gonna show you something that I just picked up right now, and it's a rock. As you guys can see, it's a rock. Now, believe it or not, this rock right here is conscious. It's aware. In a different plane of existence, this rock, it knows what's happening. It knows that I'm holding it in its hand. If I could talk to this rock and I could be like, "Hey, what's up, rock? What's going on?" It would say, "Hey, what's going on? What's your name?" I guess. If the rock is nice or not, I don't know. Um, I'm assuming that it could be anything, anything. That's how powerful consciousness is. You could be whatever you want to be. So consciousness. In this case, I'm gonna use myself as an example because I know myself. So my consciousness, right? So consciousness for me, it's basically what I know to be right and wrong. What does that mean? It means that for me, there's some stuff that I would like to experience that for myself it's right. There's nothing wrong with it, right? But for other people, they might see it as a bad thing. An example, um, I it might be a fantasy for some of you guys, but I dream of the day where I could jump out of a plane with no parachute, somebody else jumping behind me, and somewhere along the way, they would give me a parachute, and I would put it on and deploy it. And to me, that's fun. To me, that sounds like something I would like to experience. Now, for some other people out there, they might see it as, oh, that's a cool idea. Some of the people might see it like, you're crazy, you're gonna die. Some of the people might see it like, you're dying for sure. The truth is that we don't know what could happen. A million things could happen, from things going perfect to things going horribly wrong. It's all in the choices that you made in the moment. So basically, that's consciousness. Okay, another thing. Consciousness is basically God. God is aware of everything. Now, what is God? God is everything. Like I said, that rock that I just picked up, that's a piece of God. This whole environment is God. It all came from the same source, millions and millions of years ago. It's just that God decided what God is everything, and He wants to experience everything in every possible outcome. So God, I am God. You are God. It's just that we are aware of different things. As I am God, I want to experience happiness. That's what you want. You want to experience happiness, but with happiness comes pain. Basically, God wants to experience pain too. So, why does God wants to experience pain? Because when you experience pain, you learn a lesson, something that you don't want to experience again. Basically, that's what God is. God wants to experience everything so that it doesn't repeat itself. That's why God is always evolving. God is always looking for evolution. That's what God is. God is always evolving. For example, myself, I'm always evolving. I'm not the same guy that I was yesterday. Even though you guys saw the video that I made yesterday, hopefully, some of you guys did. Now today is the second. Like, okay, that's another thing. Time. For example, right now I'm talking live, right? And I'm saying you guys. I guarantee you that not a lot of people are gonna watch this in a very long time, and then when they do, I'm gonna be a different person. Why? Because time has passed. I'm not the same guy that I was yesterday. Yesterday I was like, I didn't feel okay. Even though I still don't feel okay with the language, is I have no choice. If I want to put the message out there, I have to be comfortable with myself. Oh, excuse me. I have to be comfortable with myself. Um, so that's one thing. All right. So, and you see, I have a lot of process. So me being in the present, I'm working on that. I'm expecting by next month to be completely aligned with my higher self. What is the higher self? Okay, the higher self is the consciousness where you're aware of who you are and you love yourself in the moment, that you're just gonna do everything without not regrets, but without forgetting what's gonna happen on the outcome. When you're your higher self, is you are your best in that present moment. No matter what life throws at you, you are the best version of yourself. I'm expecting to hit my higher self next month, as I've been working on that for quite a while. I might not hit it, or I might not hit it fully, but we'll see. Like I said, I'm making these videos on a daily. I'm gonna start making these videos on a daily basis. So we'll see. Okay, so going back to consciousness and to God. So you are consciousness, right? So you're watching me now. Basically, you don't know anything about me except for what I'm making on this video. So if it resonates with you, good. I'm happy for you. If it doesn't, just let it fly, or let it go, let it go. But if it does, I'm happy for you. Now again, consciousness, it's a very, very complex thing to comprehend. Why? Because consciousness, it's consciousness is what you are aware of, but what you are aware of, it could be different for everybody. For example, in my consciousness, what am I aware of? I'm aware of a lot of things. For example, I don't know if you guys know, but when I ask a lot of people, I'm like, have you guys ever seen a UFO? A UFO, an unidentified flying object, or basically a spaceship from another planet. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, I seen dots in the sky. Other people might say, no, I don't believe in that. Everybody's in a different level. For example, me, I'm aware and I'm conscious that the moon that we have, that's not a planet. If you still believe that the moon is a planet, I mean, good for you. But at least me, myself, I'm pretty aware and I'm pretty conscious that the moon is not a planet. That's a spaceship. I mean, I'm sorry if I'm breaking your heart, and if you don't agree with me, it's okay. I gone to a point where I'm pretty comfortable with the information that I have. So if you want to go against me, it's okay. You might have your points, I might have my points. My points are harder to prove, since I have some friends, right? My friends are the Pleiadians. In this life, in this form, I haven't talked to any Pleiadian. I know they're out there. I know they're out there. And if I could ask them in person and be like, "Hey, is the moon it's or moon a planet?" I guarantee you they'll say no, it's not. It's a spaceship. And then from there, I would ask them, "Okay, can you tell me the history of the moon?" And then we'll see how it goes. Why it's hard to talk to the Pleiadians is because they are in a higher consciousness. For example, my consciousness, it's pretty, I'm gonna say pretty high and pretty low. I mean, like I said, everybody's in a different level. So, like I said, for example, me, the moon is a spaceship. For a lot of other people, they might say like, well, "What are you talking about? This guy is so crazy. He's talking nonsense." It's okay. If I'm talking nonsense, then it's okay. If I'm not, and if you agree with me, hopefully you know why. You know why you feel comfortable with the information. But yeah, so what else am I conscious about? So I'm conscious about all the other races that are in the galaxy, in this universe. For example, the Arcturians. The Arcturians, I love the Arcturians. Why do I love the Arcturians? The Arcturians are a race so advanced and so peaceful, so loving, that sometimes I wonder. I'm like, okay, if these guys are so cool and so nice and they're almost like angels, what demons did they have to conquer? Or what darkness did they have to conquer? You know, on the higher self community, we listen to this channel messages from the Arcturians, the Pleiadians, the Lyrans. Well, who else? I know I know their names, but since like I never talk about them, it's hard to remember right now. But right now, let's focus on the Arcturians, right? So we listen a lot of message from them, but I don't see anybody asking them like, "Hey, so what's up with you? How come you know so much? What darkness did you have to conquer?" Maybe it's us. Maybe we're them, but they're us from the future, and I don't know. It's hard to comprehend how the whole universe works, because you can be in the same plane of existence in different forms. I don't know if you guys know that, but yeah, you could be in a different body at the same time. How does that work with souls? I'm not really sure. But yeah. So today, I think that was enough for today. As you guys can see, I can talk about this for a long time, but I don't want to make these videos too long because I don't want to bore you guys. I know you guys have stuff to do. Plus, I'm not the only one posting on the higher self, so we'll see how this goes. This is just a venture. This is just for fun. And okay, guys, I'll send you love and light. And look, as you guys can see, there's a lot of love behind me. A lot of green, a lot of animals. I just saw an eagle fly by, which, seeing nature at its best, it's awesome. All right, so peace and love.